Hi, I'm Mark Beal, and this is Public Speaking that helps you go beyond excess uncomfortableness around public speaking and lets you reprogram your mind with the appropriate level of calm, clarity, confidence, and ease. Settle into your comfortable hypnosis space, where it is safe to relax as much as is appropriate for you today, so you can close your eyes and give this your full relaxed attention. I wonder if your mind will wander, then itself wonder if you're already aware of a form of hypnotic state, because as you continue to observe and learn the signals that indicate levels of trance, I wonder how long it will be after you've entered hypnosis that you will notice that you've entered a hypnotic state already and keep drifting from light hypnosis to medium hypnosis, maybe deep hypnosis. No matter, as any hypnosis is hypnosis, you see. You could say that it's easy to go into trance, but it may take a little before you discover that that's really true. Some people can, go into trance quickly and easily, and they don't have to make any conscious effort. As you listen, there is nothing to do, because you don't know yet how your subconscious is responding to these words to get all the long-term benefits. Take a deep breath in and exhale. So as you lie there listening with just the sound of the voice floating through your mind, and as you follow these words, sentences can go on and you can decide to relax more with each breath. Feeling air on your nose knows how it goes deep inside your mind too. Can imagine your breath can have a color of calm, clear energy, like a light sky blue, or sunlight yellow, or clear water, whatever you choose. So imagine that color you choose enhancing your breath. And if you have any inner dialogue, slow it down. Lower the tonality, slower, lower. Soften your body, just allowing yourself the pleasure of drifting away and into whatever experience is helpful for you today. Any other sounds you hear will tend to relax you even further as you realize how far away they are out there as you're going inside even deeper, because when you relax your muscles, then your breathing changes and keeps changing. You can retain a form of awareness, so you're always safe here as you go deeper. While your mind follows these words, you could try to analyze them, and yet your subconscious is already integrating the spirit of them. Notice your arms, your core, and your head. And you don't have to wait to notice the weight of your body. From the heaviest part of your body right now, heavily yet comfortably sinking further while your whole body looks after you. So it can be surprising how much you don't need to do. It's done for you when you let it. So you can let your breathing become so relaxed and subtle it can feel like it could stop breathing, but you know it won't stop. Like your mind can feel so relaxed, it's as if it just switches off but it's just increasingly subtle in the background too, hardly noticing what you're not noticing while your body is sunk, merged and melded into the surface. Your lungs rise and fall all by themselves. Imagine sending part of your mind into your feet, a part of you yet down there they can feel apart from you. So switching off the muscles of the feet and letting that flow to the ankles and the calves. Imagine your mind going into those muscles and saying, switch off the muscle. You have permission to relax and let go, knowing your subconscious mind will continue to look after you physically, so you can switch off the muscles of the body. So feel the quads and the thighs, switching off, giving permission to relax and let go. Giving the hands and the arms permission to relax and let go. The abs, shoulders and neck switching off, permission to relax and let go. So feel your jaw and the muscles around your eyes, those tiny eyelid muscles, and imagine your mind going into them and saying, switch off the muscles, you can relax and let go. And feel the weight of the whole body sinking, merging and melding into the surface. Like the weight of your eyelids heavy, merging and melding, like how when you're between waking and sleeping you can notice your eyelids can naturally feel really heavy, like they merge and meld and stick stuck tight. And you can find that naturally occurring place where it feels like the line where each eyelid meets has been tightly sealed shut. Later, just as you're going to sleep or just as you wake up. So let a good, pleasant feeling flow all across your body. Let each muscle grow loose and limp and relaxed. Arms limp now, just like a rag doll, and try to raise your arm. And if you can, when you drop it, send a wave of relaxation all across your body. And if you're too relaxed to try, send a wave of relaxation all across your body, from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. And as that flows from the top to the bottom, you can double your relaxation. You may not realize just how positively other people see you. Maybe you hardly give yourself credit, but it's time to give yourself credit. You are here because people want you to speak publicly. So you must have a competence that deserves more appropriate confidence. There are some situations where you already have a degree of competence and confidence with public speaking, aren't there? Maybe with some situations, small groups or even one-on-one, any kind of speaking with certain types of people, like those that you know well or that are junior to you, where you have more appropriate confidence. So I'm asking your subconscious mind to search through your memory now to recall or relive a helpful moment in your past related to public speaking, months or years ago, feeling okay or getting credit for any form of speaking. Drifting back now, so letting one memory, time in the past, come to the forefront. Now, imagine you can be there, focusing and knowing. Where are you? What are you doing? Notice your tone of voice, your body language and breathing, so you can find out, how do you experience feeling okay or good with some form of speaking. Inhale that feeling, letting it grow more. Play that scene, because you can reconnect with your inner competence and confidence and bring it to the forefront now. Notice each detail of what confidence is like for you. How could you make that memory better? Replay it now, but this time you can improve it. Make your memory better. Play it again, imagining yourself acting confidently, walking, talking, and moving confidently. How would you adjust your gestures? Use your eye contact, the way you act and react. Who is your public speaking role model? Maybe they're in the same field as you, someone you know, or an actor, politician, leader. Choose a person with a way of doing and being in public speaking that inspires you. Imagine that person in front of you now. Feel their confidence. Study their body language. Imagine how they feel and think. Imagine you can make their skills and feelings into an energy field that is your shape and has an inspiring color. What would that color be? Imagine stepping into that shape and color of that energy field of their skills and confidence, feeling how good they feel, learning their skills. Notice how you can merge and integrate that so you can make those skills, thoughts and feelings your own. You are here to make a change. You can connect with past resources, and you can disconnect from past blocks that you can leave in the past. If we face it now, we can deal with it and be free from it. So soon we'll ask your subconscious mind to search through your memory to see if there's any specific moment from your past that can be acting as a block. It could be any experience related to public speaking that you felt did not go well, like being in front of a class at school as a child, a meeting, any form of public speaking. If at any time you want to stop, the scene fades and you focus on your breathing. So now, ready to go back to a memory of a challenging moment that contributed to discomfort with public speaking. Drifting back now to memories, months or years ago. Letting one come to the forefront. Coming up on your small black and white TV screen. Now focusing and knowing. In that moment, notice where it begins. Where are you there? What are you doing? Are you speaking or silent? How are you acting and reacting? Play the scene forward, getting to the middle. Notice how others were acting and reacting. Play it forward towards the end. Notice what happened as it got to the finish. What kind of conclusions did you come to? What kind of beliefs may have formed? Since that's on your TV screen, imagine you have a remote control, so you can run the scene backwards. So all the people talked backwards, walked backwards, everything happened in reverse. So now from the end, after it finished, rewind it back. From the end to the middle, rewinding it all the way back to the start. Soon we can run that scene backwards again, but this time we can add a new soundtrack. So now, going to the end of that scene and running it backwards again. So all the people talk backwards. Everything happened in reverse, seeing the ending, seeing it coming to the end, to the middle, rewinding, going backwards, reversing, rewinding it back to the beginning, rewinding it all the way back to before the beginning, to before it started. And as you do this now, you're literally reversing old programming. Soon we can run that scene backwards again, and this time we can make it like a cartoon. Imagine changing it to a cartoon, seeing the old uncomfortableness and how it changes to become comic, cartoonish, silly or funny. So the more is the excess reaction, the more ridiculous, comic and cartoony it seems. Like steam coming out of the ears, or the funny sound effects or looks on cartoon faces. Rewinding it back now from the end through to the middle, noticing the actions and reactions in cartoony style now, giving the actors funny voices, and rewinding it back to the beginning. Back to before the beginning. That past moment was acting as a block because we remember it in a certain way. Now we have the choice on how we want things to affect us now. We have the power to look at it in a new way, to change its meaning. And when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Just before the beginning, imagine you can invite that younger you to step out of the TV and be with the adult you now. You can give that younger you a hug. And as you do this, you can pass on the wisdom of your adult self now. Passing on the feelings, thoughts, and knowing that they would benefit from. Let that younger you know what they need to. Was there a wise, compassionate adult there to help that younger you then? No wonder it was difficult then, but let them know there is a wise, calm, compassionate adult with that younger you now. So you can let them know all that you need to. Times are so different now, aren't they? Knowing what you know now, what can you tell that younger you so they can act in a new way? How could you empower them to deal with that situation differently? It's understandable to have acted that way, knowing what you knew then. But knowing what you know now means you can replay that scene again. But this time it can be different and empowering for your current goals. See yourself back then, but acting with what you know now. This is different to what actually happened, but you have the power to imagine it and make it real for your subconscious mind in the way that affects you now, so do that, play it forward. Notice how you act and react in a new, empowering way. Handling that situation in an ideal way. Notice the beginning, the middle, getting better and better, and the end. You can overwrite and recode your experience. Take a deep breath in and breathing out, releasing and letting go. Breathing in deep, releasing and letting go any old habits, thoughts, beliefs, memories, or anything that was not helping you can be subconsciously released now. Now, if you're in a similar situation, instead of replaying unhelpful, outdated scenes from the past, your mind will automatically run new ways of doing things better and better. Now, any old habits or emotions are fading away, so you can update things so you dealt with the situation better back then, now, and in future, because it's okay to have a small feeling of anxiety, because when it's smaller, any feeling of anxiety is actually a feeling of motivation and excitement. It helps you prepare before an event and be focused during an event and feel satisfied achievement afterwards. Without any so-called anxiety, we could miss out on motivation, focus, and a sense of achievement. So enjoy it. It might be boring otherwise. So now we can prepare for a future event that you can use this breakthrough to make it easier in future. What's an event you can imagine coming up in the next days, weeks, or months? Imagine activities that you can do in the days or hours before the event. Now you create a schedule that gives you time for preparation and relaxation as you progress towards the day of the event. Imagine yourself healthy, relaxed, sleeping well. Notice when you realize you've done enough and you don't need to do any more because you've done the work. You have the competence and you trust your subconscious to let you flow in the moment, calm, clear, confident, and at ease. Imagine you're making your way to the venue of the speech. Leaving early, giving yourself plenty of time so you can enjoy the journey. Knowing you'll arrive in good time, so your relaxed journey means you can see yourself arriving calm, clear, confident, at ease. Take a conscious, deeper breath as you say to yourself, calm, clear, confident, at ease, stepping into that energy field, the color, skills, and feelings of your role model that merges with your style of an appropriately more confident self. Imagine taking your time to walk to the place you'll speak. Take a breath, exhale, release, and let go, and know you can go with the flow. Feel good as you know you're doing it, using your body language and noticing adjusting your tone of voice, and enjoy warming into it. So you quickly feel a rhythm of calm, clear, confidence, at ease as you enjoy your words flowing easily. Notice how you handle any question or apparent distraction, making it better and better. Notice the way you bring it to a conclusion, and feel the satisfaction of your achievement as you wrap it up. Forward to leaving the place with a sense of achievement. You did it. Play it again from the beginning. Better than ever, growing stronger, imagining other possible actions. Better and better. Better and better. Bringing it closer, louder and clearer. Knowing what you know, ask your mind to show you what were the keys of success for you. Now, play it forward to 6 months from now. What could your ability to speak with more appropriate confidence have done for you, and professionally? Personally, what situation or challenge can you imagine or feel yourself being able to accept now? I wonder if you sometimes volunteer to speak, maybe just for practice or because you enjoy the positive energy you associate with public speaking now. It's something that's just a normal part of life, not necessarily positive, not negative, just something you do naturally and easily like everything else. I wonder if there are people that will say, that was a really interesting talk. Thanks a lot for sharing that helped me. Enjoy what success means for you. Events imagined vividly in the mind are real for the subconscious. Your subconscious does not differentiate between what actually happens and what you vividly imagine. This tendency of the subconscious mind can work for you as you reprogram the past, and as you set out a clear roadmap for the future. You are programming your mind for the future so it can drive you there automatically. Your subconscious is part of your autopilot. So when you think about your ability to do that now, let it feel more and more achievable in a way that is calm, clear, confident, and at ease. You can feel good knowing that this works automatically as you have let your subconscious work for you now. In a few moments, I'll count you up to 5, and at 5, you'll be fully awake and aware, coming up with 1. Aware of your bodily position in the room around you with 2. Moving the fingers and toes with 3. Breathing in with 4, nearly there. So with 5, the eyes can open now, wide awake, feeling good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes can open now, refreshed and alert, feeling good.